The music world is in shock after one of its most powerful figures, Sean "Diddy" Combs, has been hit with explosive sexual assault allegations that could alter the course of his career forever. A new lawsuit has been filed by Leanna Ripley, a woman who claims that during a night out at Club Playhouse in Los Angeles, Diddy crossed a line that no one should ever cross. According to Ripley, what began as a birthday celebration turned into a nightmare, leaving her physically and emotionally shattered. The accusations are nothing short of harrowing. Diddy allegedly assaulted her in a nightclub, and the details of the incident are disturbing. As the legal battle intensifies, fans and critics alike are left wondering, could this lawsuit bring down one of the most influential men in the music industry? Stay tuned as we dive into the shocking allegations and what this means for Diddy's future. It all started on a seemingly ordinary night in Los Angeles, November 1st, 2016, when Leanna Ripley, just 20 years old, was out celebrating her birthday at Club Playhouse. Little did she know, her evening would take a dark turn after an encounter with Diddy. According to Ripley's lawsuit, the mogul approached her with an offer of a drink. But this wasn't a friendly gesture. It was a demand. Diddy allegedly insisted she drink the beverage, even after she politely declined. Ripley says she was caught off guard when Diddy responded aggressively, telling her, "Bitch, I am not asking you. Drink that shit and shut the F up." Fearing the worst, she felt compelled to comply, but what happened next would leave her traumatized. As she tried to make sense of the situation, Diddy allegedly slipped his arm around her, using his other hand to go up her skirt and forcefully penetrate her. "I do what I want. Take that shit," Ripley claims Diddy said, as he laughed at her attempts to push him away. The assault, according to Ripley, continued without her consent, and she felt powerless against his overwhelming presence. What happened after was no less disturbing. Ripley left the club feeling disoriented and physically weak, struggling to even stand as injuries she believes were the result of the alleged assault. The physical damage was undeniable, but the emotional toll was even more severe. Ripley now claims she suffers from deep mental trauma, a lingering fear, and the painful memory of that night. A night that was supposed to be a celebration, now turned into a nightmare that she would never forget. Her physical pain was just the beginning of her battle. Ripley now faces a long road to recovery, one filled with emotional scars that may never fully heal. The trauma she experienced that night goes far beyond bruises and tears. It's the psychological weight of an attack by someone in a position of unimaginable power. And as she fights for justice, the effects of that night continue to haunt her every day. The traumatic events Leanna Ripley endured that night have now led to a legal battle of monumental proportions. Represented by high-profile attorney Tony Busby, Ripley is suing Diddy for sexual assault, seeking damages for both her physical and emotional suffering. Busby, a seasoned lawyer known for his aggressive pursuit of justice, has represented over 100 clients in lawsuits against Diddy for similar allegations. This latest case adds yet another chapter to the growing legal controversy surrounding the music mogul. According to the lawsuit, Ripley's account aligns with a disturbing pattern of behavior. Busby's team alleges that Diddy has a history of using his wealth, fame, and power to manipulate situations, creating a chilling sense of fear among his victims. This is not the first time Diddy has faced such serious accusations, and with multiple cases piling up against him, the pressure is mounting. The timing of this lawsuit is significant, as it comes shortly after Diddy's criminal case in New York, where his legal team was in court for sentencing. Ripley's case could have far-reaching implications for Diddy, both personally and professionally. The mogul, who built an empire on Bad Boy Records, now faces the harsh reality that his reputation may be forever tainted by these explosive allegations. The lawsuit is just beginning, and Ripley's legal team is determined to hold Diddy accountable for his alleged actions. As the case progresses, the stakes are high, not only for Ripley, but for Diddy, who now accusations against him is impossible to ignore. What was once a symbol of power and influence now feels tainted by scandal. His name, which was once synonymous with success and wealth, could now be associated with a history of alleged abuse. This legal storm also comes at a critical time for Diddy. As he faces legal battles on multiple fronts, his business empire may also be at risk. Major sponsors, collaborators, and investors may begin distancing themselves from him, not wanting to be associated with such controversy. The fallout could impact his ability to secure future deals, partnerships, and ventures that have made him a household name. But the consequences aren't just financial. Diddy's personal life has also been placed under a microscope. His image, once carefully crafted, is now being scrutinized by the public in a way that could change how he is perceived forever. Fans, colleagues, and industry insiders alike are left wondering, can Diddy ever recover from this? The legal and personal fallout for Diddy is far from over. As this lawsuit moves forward, so too does the risk of further damaging his reputation, career, and personal life. His empire, built over decades of hard work and strategic moves, is now teetering on the edge of collapse, depending on how this legal battle plays out. As news of the lawsuit broke, reactions from the public were swift and divided. On one hand, many fans and critics were left stunned, struggling to reconcile the image of the powerful mogul with the disturbing allegations that have surfaced. Diddy, once viewed as a visionary in the music industry, is now facing a harsh reality. His personal life and actions are being scrutinized like never before. Fans who had idolized him for years began questioning their loyalty, with some expressing disbelief at the accusations, while others swiftly turned their backs. Social media platforms were ablaze with discussions, with supporters defending Diddy's character and others calling for accountability. The conversation quickly became polarized, as people debated whether these allegations were just the fascination. And it's clear that the spotlight on Diddy will only intensify as the case progresses. What's undeniable is that the public's perception of Diddy has shifted. His carefully cultivated image as a successful entrepreneur, father, and mogul has been shattered by these serious accusations. Whether or not he can repair his reputation, or if he even deserves to, remains to be seen. As this case continues to unfold, the implications for Diddy are profound, not only in the courtroom, but in the court of public opinion. The accusations against him have sparked intense debate, exposing the complexities of power, fame, and accountability in the entertainment industry. The path forward for Diddy is uncertain. His career, reputation, and personal life all hang in the balance. While the legal proceedings will determine his fate, one thing is clear: these allegations have irreversibly altered how the world views the once dominant mogul. Whether or not Diddy can ever reclaim the empire he built is something only time will tell. But as the legal battle rages on, it serves as a stark reminder that no one, no matter how powerful, can escape the consequences of their actions forever. The outcome of this case will not only define Diddy's future, but could also be a defining moment in the fight for justice for survivors of sexual assault. So, what do you think? Will Diddy face the consequences of his actions, or will he find a way to recover from this storm? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this ongoing case.